Hello students, welcome to Deep Tutorials. आपकी दोस्त, आपकी mentor, Navdeep. For today's tutorial, our target is to solve MCQ questions from chapter 8 Motion of NCERT based on the topic graphs. DT graph and VT graph. Well, dear students, I recommend that before you take on the MCQ, the concepts of graph should be clear to you. If not, no worries, just go through it once again. Have the clear knowledge how to calculate the slope of a DT or a VT graph to find speed or acceleration of the moving body, and how to find the area enclosed under the graph to calculate distance traveled. Once the concepts are clear, I'm 100% sure you will be able to solve the questions just like zip, zap, zoom. So are you ready? So let's proceed. Dear students, this MCQ comprises of total number of questions 15. Each question carries 1 mark, so the total marks for the quiz will be 15. Quizzes do not count towards your course. They are just to help you learn. So dear students, you may take as many attempts as you wish to answer each question. You can skip questions and come back again to solve them. Now it's time to explore the MCQ. So are we ready? So here comes the question number 1. The slope of a velocity time graph of the motion of a body represents, your options are distance, displacement, speed, or acceleration. The correct answer for question number 1 is acceleration. Question number 2. Area under a velocity time graph represents a physical quantity which has the unit. Your options are meter per second, meter, square meter, or cubic meter. The correct answer for question number 2 is meter. Question number 3. What does the slope of a distance time graph represents? Your options are acceleration, velocity, speed, or retardation. The correct answer for question number 3 is speed. Here comes the question number 4. If the velocity time graph is a straight line parallel to time axis, then the motion of the body is, your options are 0 acceleration, non-uniform acceleration, body at rest, or uniform acceleration. The correct answer for question number 4 is 0 acceleration. Question number 5. A ball thrown vertically upwards and returning to the hand of the thrower. Which graph represents the above case? Your options are A, B, C, or D. The correct answer for question number 5 is option A. We have already covered 5 questions and I hope that you're already rocking and have conquered all the 4 questions with full zeal and correctness. So let's move on to question number 6. Now comes question number 6. When a body is moving with constant acceleration and its initial velocity is not zero, the velocity time graph of such motion of the body is, your options are A, B, C, or D. The correct answer for question number 6 is option C. Moving on to the next question, question number 7. For the following distance time graph, which of the following is correct? Your options are speed of A is equal to speed of B, speed of A is greater than speed of B, speed of A is less than speed of B, or information is incomplete. The correct answer for question number 7 is option B. Speed of A is greater than speed of B. Question number 8. The following graph represents which kind of motion? Your options are uniform acceleration, variable acceleration, uniform retardation, or variable retardation. The correct answer for question 8 is uniform retardation. Moving on to question number 9. Study the velocity time graph and calculate the acceleration from A to B. Your options are 8.33 meter per second square, minus 8.33 meter per second square, 0.12 meter per second square, or minus 0.12 meter per second square. Perfect. After calculating the acceleration using slope, the answer is option A, 8.33 meter per second square. Wonderful. You are at question number 10 now. A body starts from rest at time t equal to 0. The acceleration time graph is shown in figure. The maximum velocity attained by the body will be, your options are 110 meter per second, 55 meter per second, 650 meter per second, or 550 meter per second. Well, the answer for question number 10 is option number B, 55 meter per second. I'm sure after the 10th question, you must be very much confident that you know how do we solve the different questions based on graphs. And we have already covered 75% of this MCQ, just 5 more questions, and then you can have your final scores to know where do we stand or do we have to undergo the revision once again. Question number 11. Find the distance traveled in 5 seconds with the help of the given graph. Your options are 40 meter, 45 meter, 65 meter, or 35 meter. The correct answer for question number 11 is 40 meter. Coming on to question number 12. The graph given below shows how the speed of the car changes with time. Calculate the distance traveled by the car in first 8 hours. Your options are 242.5 km, 450 km, 175 km, or 226 km. The answer for question number 12 can be calculated by using the area covered under the graph. The area of a trapezium and the area of the rectangle can be found out and be added to give you the result 242.5 kilometer. So the correct option is A. Moving on to question number 13. A student is studying motion of an object. The correct representation of uniform motion of the object is shown by the figure. Your options are A, B, C, or D. The correct answer for question number 13 is option C, that is a straight line passing through origin. Moving on to the second last question, question number 14. Acceleration time graph of a body is shown alongside. Which of the following is the velocity time graph? Your options are A, B, C, or D. The correct answer for question number 14 is option C. Wonderful students. You are at question number 15, the last question. The graph given below shows how the speed of the car changes with time. What is the average speed of the car for the complete journey? Your options are 6.67 meter per second, 13.33 meter per second, 12 meter per second, or 4.5 meter per second. Isn't it quite an interesting question to solve? Well, the answer for question number 15 is option B, 13.33 meter per second. The average speed of the car can be calculated by using the formula total distance divided by total time, and the total distance can be calculated by finding out the area enclosed under the graph. To get the correct answer, 13.33 meter per second. With this, we come to the end of the quiz. We have completed all the 15 questions, and I'm sure most of you would have scored the maximum. If your score is 15, you hit the jackpot. Well done. If between 10 to 15, it doesn't make a difference. You can still be on the top. If you have scored between 5 to 10, you need to try again. You can do it. But if your score is less than 5, then you need to revise the concepts. To end this tutorial for today, let's see what the science professor has to say. Imagine if there would have been a Newton's fourth law of motion, what it would look like. Loose motions can never be done in slow motion. Isn't it funny? So all that for today. Have a good day and bye-bye. Don't forget to share, like and subscribe my channel for the next latest update. Thank you. Don't forget to share,